What do you think would happen if the Kentucky militia, what do you think would happen if you people, the next time it happened, went on a march and said we want it to stop? What do you think would happen? We want it to stop because those are American citizens. They have Fourth Amendment rights and we don't want them taken away. You are now speaking for all the American people. You're speaking for the businessman who got his door kicked in. You're speaking from the guy who got his door kicked in by ATF. You're speaking for all of the American people who are having their rights violated by these inspectors coming around. But now you've got a point, because you've got something which everybody can see. Everybody has to acknowledge. Now the minute you start talking about a plan to take away the Fourth Amendment by establishing all the precedents on the highway, so they get these searches, then they get these rulings by the court. Well, it's okay if the license plate is such and such. It's okay if you got a report from XYZ that this man or this car of that nature was doing something. In other words, they're punching holes and establishing precedents for applying the same technique to any and everybody. But once the Fourth Amendment is gone, it is gone. Period. So what you have to do, what I'm suggesting that you do, is the next time, the very next time you see something like this happen, and I really don't care where it happens, then you people go out and say we want it stopped. We want that stopped. Now, you see, you're not supposed to do that because you're supposed to be racist. You're not supposed to do that kind of thing. You don't do it on the basis of race. What you do is say these are American citizens and they're being stopped, and the searches are warrantless searches. That is a violation of all of our rights. The minute you stand up and say you want it stopped, and say that someone's planning on destroying the Fourth Amendment, the minute you stand up and say that, it will stop. Now think about it a moment. You sit here and you're worried about alcohol, tobacco, and firearms kicking down your door, searching for your guns. You're wrapping them in plastic and burying them in the woods and stuff. Well, everybody got a little extra stuff, you know, see. They're going to bury you in the woods right next to your guns. So what I'm telling you is this, is that what God has given you are eyes and a brain. And all you have to do is threaten to expose what they're doing. You can't put on the basis of race. If you expose what they're doing, if you threaten to expose the erosion of the Fourth Amendment, if you threaten to expose that, it will stop. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to end forever. They'll pull back the horns, they'll back off. You will not have the ATF going out and raiding a David Koresh and murdering those people. You will not have another Randy Weaver incident. They will back off to keep the American people from knowing. Now, my friends, that will teach you a lesson. And the lesson it will teach you is that the way to beat this conspiracy is to expose it. Not by running around saying there's a conspiracy. No. But by taking activities so that the American people will look, and when they see a guy stopped on the highway, they will say, hey, that guy's rights are being violated. The minute that happens, it's over. That part is over. And the next step, very obviously, is to